she's having a good time. Now she's going to show you that part of the body where she would have a tail if it were there. Now it's going to sound funny, but the anatomy term for this part of our body is called a peduncle. And here it is.
You're showing it. Get your hands, baby, so I could see.
Now it's curved, it's starting to curve her spinal region. And that's because she doesn't use the muscles in everyday swimming like Panama does, the up and down motion. Therefore, it's starting to atrophy or starting to curve a little bit. So it's important that we do physical therapy on a daily basis, but watch as she moves. She goes in that side-to-side motion. She actually gets around and does just fine. You'll notice she's not wearing the prosthetic right now because it actually is an exercise for her. It's an exercise program, part of her physical therapy. It's like us jumping on the treadmill and running for a period of time. Now what you're going to see is the arts and crafts portion. I'm going to let you watch this part.
She's painting this. No, she's
She did
painting
really
this.
good. Now you're going to see her making a unique piece of art right in front of your eyes. We have taught Winter how to paint, but the strokes that she makes are very much individual. Yes, Panama agrees. Now Panama, Hope, Winter, and Nicholas have all learned how to paint, but they all have very individual and unique marks that they actually make on the canvas. So here we go. Watch this again. Very nice.
That's neat.
She's trying to draw.
There we go. Let's give her a big round of applause. That's pretty
Clap,
awesome.
baby.
Now, believe it or not, this painting that you see happening right in front of your eyes, it could potentially go home with one of you today. Right after this session, stick around because we are going to offer somebody the chance to take this home with them. Not only that, you see one of our photographers taking a photo of Winter actually painting this. That's proof that it happened right here, right in front of your eyes. Now she's going to make a couple of more fun marks. We're pick some fun colors, and you're going to hear that Tweety Bird sound that she makes as a form of expression. We like to show her her work of art. She usually gets pretty proud of it. Now we're unable to read the dolphins' minds. We can't have a direct line of communication. Just like our dogs and cats at home, we don't know exactly what they're thinking or what certain sounds mean, but we can usually get a pretty good idea by putting it into context. You know whether or not your dolphin or your dog, in our case a dolphin, is very excited based on their body language. If your dog's wagging its tail, you know that it's probably having a good time or really excited. We watch their body language and we also listen to the sound that they make and then put it together in the scenario. So we know that usually when Winter makes that Tweety Bird sound, she's either proud of herself, she's having a good time, or she's really interested and engaged in the session. Now what you're going to get the opportunity to see is a little bit of physical therapy, but I want to show you the actual prosthetic that Winter wears as part of our physical therapy sessions. There's a couple of different types of therapy that we do with her, and believe it or not, we do this on a daily basis. Now when we go for physical therapy or when we do exercise programs, usually it's limited to a few times a week, maximum 4 or 5 times. With Winter, believe it or not, we do this every single day. What you're noticing right now is that she is stretching the spine region. Remember how you saw it curve down as she was swimming around? That's because she's not using those muscles up and down that Panama uses for everyday swimming. Therefore, the spine starts to curve a little bit. So this stretching helps slow down the curving process. Now, if we want to take it a step further, she might even wear her prosthesis. And there's a couple different parts and pieces. You might remember this from the movie. This is called Winter's Gel. This is the sleeve or the sock, as we like to call it, that goes on her body first. Now, this makes it very comfortable for Winter to wear. Something else you might remember is this was specially formulated and discovered for Winter in order to make wearing the prosthetic very, very comfortable. You see, everything we do with these animals in our training sessions, this is all voluntary. They're choosing to participate. All of our training is based off of positive reinforcement. So